Afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Kevin Avalos, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Craig Doran will be next. Full count still. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
And this is low, ball 1. Avalos has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Into the box, Joe Emery, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Working for the punch out, and the offering goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Ozuna is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Settling in now, Steven Villarreal. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Villarreal.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Doran leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off for ball number 3.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And the runner back easily. 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Nationals leave 1, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. Brian Ojeda gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Standing in, Davis Muriel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Davis Muriel.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second.
At the plate, Mario Ozuna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Timeout for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7-hole. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, now the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Line toward the gap in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with 1, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
The set and the 1-1. 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. Into the box now, Pedro Mesa. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Pedro Mesa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Still even at 2-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Barreto sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. So striding forward now, Bobby Brown. First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's over. 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom. Next will be the designated hitter, Cy McCord. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
McCord.
First offering on its way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
1-1. To to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Now at the plate, Eli Marte, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Villarreal battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Coming to the plate now, Salvatore Barreto, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Ojeda, 33 years old. He was selected in the first round during the 2026 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2-1. McCord, the runner at second with 1 away. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Enrique Vasquez is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bottom of the second here with no score. Slow little roller to third. Gonna be a tough play, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So coming to the plate, Enrique Vasquez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Marlins lead. Now at the plate, Eric Rivera comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way to left center. Ozuna on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he'll reach second now with one away.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Digging in for his second at bat, Lawrence Hammer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Lays off. 2-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he is in there. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now to the plate, Joe Emery. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hammer at second with 2 down. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez going back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as the Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Steven Villarreal. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-0 on the way. The count now at 2-1. The 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. popped him up. Pitts is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's 3-0 Washington. Set to get his day started, Jonas Gonzalez, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Ready on 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Into center field, line drive, base hit. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Standing in now, Davis Muriel, as he puts it on the ground to third, to second, but they throw it away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. So it's second and third following the error. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Mario Ozuna. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Right side, but it's well foul. Gonzalez, the runner at third. Muriel is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And he misses 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And he fouls this one off. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So digging in now, Tino Veras. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 394 career as they take the lead 4-3.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Cy
hitter.
McCord, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
The 1-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in, Eli Marte. First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Marte blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
In now, Enrique Vasquez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. We're through 3 here in Miami. It's now 5-3 Miami. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Nats' offense with Washington's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-0 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Here it comes, 2-0. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Gonzalez. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bobby Brown.
Wow.
He's set and the pitch. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third base line. The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Bobby Brown set packing for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Eric Rivera. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. From the stretch. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Lays off 1-0. now, and he pops it up. Pitts is there for it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Nats leave a pair. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Marlins offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Stepping into the box, Jonas Gonzalez. He singled his last time up.
Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there, 3-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Fouled off. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Davis Muriel. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, and it remains 5-3. Lou Stacy will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Lou Stacy.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lawrence Hammer, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and no one will track it down. The pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Pitts over to his left, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in once once again, Craig Doran. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Three runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors on the Washington line score. Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Into the box, Joe Emery, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Stacy, a veteran at 35 years of age. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Up next for Washington, the first base
striding in now for the Nats, Steven Villarreal. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Doran on second. Emery is over at first with 1 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for 1. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins lead it 5-3. Darryl McCain takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 45, Darryl McCain.
Striding in, Mario Ozuna. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Fielder, Mario Ozuna.
Now here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
3-0 to him now. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. Tino Veras is on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Rivera ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it is now 7-3.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
The first baseman, number 9.
In now, Tino Veras. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Popped him up. Villarreal is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now back, the designated hitter.
At the plate, Cy McCord. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two and 0 to the Marlins designated hitter in this one. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. So stepping in, Eli Marte. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But 2 in the leading off the inning, Steven Navarro, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt. Some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Bobby Brown is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
To 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ready with another 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
This one's down to third. And there's one down now. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Eric Rivera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors on the Washington line score. 3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we were going to see a pitcher's duel here today.
Yeah, Dan, I'm a little taken aback by this. I thought we were going to have a low-scoring game like Matty just attested to. But the offense, let's tip our hats. Some guys were missing locations, and they didn't miss the heater.
You know what, D-Roy, this just goes to show you, no matter how you look at it paper before this started, we both thought that this was going to be a low-scoring affair. 2 really good pitches. That hasn't been the case. When you think you have it figured out, you haven't come close to figuring any of it out.
And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
He threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Into the box now, Craig Doran. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. Barehanded for one. Back to first. And that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. Digging in, Salvatore Barreto. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Salvatore Barreto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rivera racing back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Up top, it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 to him now. Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike one.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play. The payoff pitch one more time. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball. Stepping up to the plate, Jonas Gonzalez, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's set, here it comes. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Here comes the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Vasquez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a throw over, runners back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. payoff pitch one more time, and he fouls this one off. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Davis Muriel. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 1-0 count. Here it is. Fouled off. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Stepping in, Mario Ozuna. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Mario Ozuna.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. There he goes. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out in the. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Frank Clark is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Emery.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hopped up. Muriel is there. Makes the play. 1 away. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Steven Villarreal will swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
1 ball, no strikes the count. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready now, Pedro Mesa. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
3-1 to him now. There's ball 4.
Up next for the Nationals, the third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Steven Navarro. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
The right fielder.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
Stepping in, Bobby Brown. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Mesa at third. Navarro at second with 2 gone. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Muriel is up with it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. A run. Ernest Molina gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ernest
Into the box now, Mario Ozuna.
leading off for the Marlins, the left fielder.
Here it comes.
Mario Ozuna.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Connor Pitts will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Grounded to the right. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the throw will get him at first as he threw that one while sitting on his wallet. And there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 9.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tino Veras. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Not close. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. The 3-2 one more time. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job
Now
right there. Getting a
designated
single on a
hitter.
3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Standing in now, Cy McCord, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's ball 2 now. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And this will bang up against the wall. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this 3rd guy out. Next thing you know, 1st and 3rd and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Runners on 1st and 3rd, 2 away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to 3rd safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. The 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Rivera. And the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Chester Driscoll will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 79, Chester Driscoll.
Leading off the inning, Eric Rivera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Eric Rivera.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. Duncan Alvarez is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Now
into the box, William Hicks. As he'll take a look at ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
2-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Next for Washington, the center fielder, Lawrence.
Digging in and looking for more, Lawrence Hammer. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 7.
Riding in once again, Craig Doran. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the slurve, strike 1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Mario Valero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31.
Standing in, Salvatore Barreto. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Hicks is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batter.
Ready now for the Marlins. Enrique Vasquez 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a chopper down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now another 2-2, and he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Miami down in order. Tommy Kwan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Joe Emery, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steven Villarreal, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here.
Now batting, catcher, Pedro.
At the plate, Pedro Mesa, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And the 3-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Nats. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. And now for Washington, Steven Navarro, man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Mesa is off of first with 2 away. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled off. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Ozuna on the move. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Miami led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Lou Stacy claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brian Ojeda was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Tommy Kwan earns the save out of the bullpen, his third of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB.